Alrighty. Let's just make sure all this is working. It said Twitch was not working right after I clicked it. So let's give this a shot and see if it's going now, please. Oh, it appears it might be. It might not be. It might be. It might not be. What is going on? What is going on? YouTube is working. YouTube is working just fine. How about Twitch? You working? Twitch is not working. Well, looks like maybe this will just be a YouTube stream. Ah, well. Anyway, hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Handington, and today we're live streaming Cookie Run Ovenbreak. Now, a couple of things have changed after a while. I have not played this. Well, I've been playing it constantly, but I have not played it on the channel in a while. They've added in a new breakout mode called the Black Sugar Pirate Ship. It's a special episode. So, they have boosted Pirate Cookie, and I am super thrilled about that because I always hoped that they would do something to help boost Pirate Cookie. I had full faith in Pirate Cookie, and in fact, you know what? I joined Team Pirate because there was a Clash of the Century thingy here. And where's my stats? There we go. Yay! Team Pirate won by like a 0.5% margin in actual numbers. I was in the top 2.6% of everybody who was doing this with over 10 million coins. I got a pile of rewards from it. So, I am super, super happy with Pirate Cookie doing well. So, usually I introduce one cookie per episode. This time I'm actually going to introduce 2 cookies. We're going to focus first on Pirate Cookie. Here he is. I also bought all the different costumes for him. So there's the basic one, the special Sea Overlord, which you can only get using a pile of ancient coins, and then the one that is always in the shop for a pile of rainbow cubes that I bought a while back. So I'm going to equip the Pirate's Cookie Sea Overlord outfit because in Breakout, having the extra energy is actually much better than having the boost to the yellow bear jellies, but otherwise the yellow bear jelly one is better for like normal Breakout. So let us read the story of Pirate Cookie and have our introduction. Seaweed obtained from the roughest and deepest ocean was dried, powdered, and then added into the dough. Wine or rum is a must if you wish to get rid of the oceany odor. But don't use too much or else you'll be left with a bitter taste instead. In his travels, Pirate Cookie has learned a miraculous ability to revive as a ghost after death. In his ghostly form, Pirate Cookie walks through obstacles, but alas, is unable to pick up any energy potions. So yes, Pirate Cookie can come back to life and then walk around as a ghost, which is cool. And then there's also our good little friend, Giggle Bomb. We're gonna read Giggle Bomb's story. Watch out, because this one lets out little farts. Well, they were little at first, but now they're pretty big. Boom! Feel the power of Giggle Bomb. Don't stand too close. You probably won't like the smell. I actually forgot Giggle Bomb's description. I did not remember that they were farts that it explodes. Anyways, we're going to be doing Breakout today, and I'm going to show you a little bit of Pirate Cookie in action. So, here we are. Pirates, yo-ho-ho, pirates never die. Here we are. And in this mode, you get a ton of coins. You can only get 600,000 a day, which is quite a lot, actually. In fact, this is actually better for farming than using just mint choco and who's what's this? Cheesecake. So it's just really great. Plus, you get the other thingamajigs, the ancient coins, which are a special currency that you can spend at the ocean shop for other items. I've spent some coins on the ocean shop while we were here. I meant before the stream. It has been quite some time since I have streamed, and I missed that potion. I will tell you a little bit about the story a little later into the stream, so stay tuned. But to talk about Pirate Cookie, they added in a ton of buffs to Pirate Cookie. They didn't just give him magic candy. I was hoping at some point that they would buff Pirate Cookie and just give him a magic candy, but they did more than that. First off, Pirate Cookie can magnetize the pirate coins, which no other cookie can, so he can stand around here and get those, which is good for his trial and this breakout episode. And they also added in a pirate ship for him, so now he's able to have a pirate ship that shoots stuff to destroy obstacles and gives you more coins. So, see, there it is? So they added in a brand new ability which makes him way more useful. And they also added in more to his other skill. They did not get rid of it. They just gave him even more energy in the ghost form. And then this costume gives you a little extra 10 points of energy as a boost. So they really boosted him up. And then the magic candy gives you extra ghost coins, which are worth a lot of extra coins. I think they're worth like 40, which is more than the gold coins, actually. The small gold coins. And there is also the fact that you can bless the magic candies to give you an extra power on top of it. So now Pirate Cookie is super, super awesome, and I always believed Pirate Cookie would end up doing well, because I like Pirate Cookie. And luckily, that belief paid off, and then I did well, we won, things went great, and I am super, super happy about it. So, it all paid off. The other thing with this special episode of Breakout, is that the score does not actually count. What counts towards your score is however many coins you get. So, whatever your coin count is, over here, that's your score. Though you also get the coin bonus in terms of your actual money amount. So we're going to return to the main menu. We'll do another day where I introduce Mint Choco and Cheesecake Cookie. But this is not going to be the main focus of the episode today. We're going to go over to the order, and we're going to select, what is it? There we are. We're going to apply. This is something extra special that we're doing. Today, we are going to be doing some auto farming. Now, on Twitter, I follow something called Cookie Run Updates, and they gave a little extra strategy, saying that if you use ice candy, grapefruit juice tumbler, and a certain amount of treasures, the shield and the pudding trampoline, they also recommended the candy engine, but I found the ticking treasure chest works out much better for this. You are able to automatically acquire a whole bunch of items without having to really worry about it. So you can just sit back and acquire some extra items, which is what I wish to do. So, I'm going to hit this, and you know what that means? It means that I will be able to read the chat and not have to worry, because this will just automatically get me all the ingredient bags and ancient coin bags that I need. So, Yoshi World Gaming, who is yelling multiple times to check the chat, hi there! I can do that now, because I don't have to worry about playing the game, which is super extra nice, so now I can focus on talking. Woohoo! Hello, Chuck the Brothers, the series. You are playing Mario Kart Wii, a good game. And hello, Fireboy, as well. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm very happy to see both of you here. And Bad LIS, who also likes the Sea Overlord costume. Thank you to all four of you, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. All four of you for coming by the stream. Woohoo! So, look at that. We just got a diamond bag. I wasn't even looking down. I'm going to jump a little bit now. I was going to introduce ice candy as well, because we're going to be using ice candy a whole bunch. So, next round, we can do that. And I will wait to officially introduce Grapefruit Cookie, because I want to do that with the trial. But in this episode, we will also, at some point, get to play Pirate Cookie's trial, which I hope to do as well, unless I forget. And don't worry, it's okay, Yoshi World Gaming. It's a pretty reasonable thing. I was not paying attention to the chat, though I had my point in doing so, because with the Cookie Run streams, I usually like to introduce them a bit better, rather than going back and forth like the Plants vs. Zombies streams. So, let's see. Oh, Chuck the Brothers, the series retracted the message before I could read it. And then Yoshi World Gaming says you started playing started a Mario Kart Wii series with your sister. That's cool, because I did a Mario Kart Wii sister with my sister. I did a Mario Kart Wii series with my sister. Excuse me. Ah, and Chuck is playing Coconut Mall. Very fun. Very cool. Anywho, yeah, it is super hot, and I need a haircut. My hair is falling into my face a whole lot. Anyway, they had recommended on the site, Tiger Lily, but I found that good old grapefruit cookie works a little bit better in the set of 3 here. So I use her, and I use Ice Candy as well, and I use Pirate Cookie at the end because he's Pirate Cookie. So I don't even need to focus on this, which helps make this a very chill live stream, especially for Cookie Run, which is usually a bit more stressful in terms of having to focus on the game, or else I would die. With Plants vs. Zombies, I can take a bit of a break, but with this, I have to focus a whole lot. But here, I don't have to touch anything. I'll touch a little bit when I feel like it, like to get that potion. Oh, but I missed the ancient coin bag. This may not be too good for ancient coin farming, but it is good for ingredient pouch farming, which is better. So I will keep an eye out on this to get the ingredient pouches. I mean the ancient coins. Just to be careful. Ah, will I do a Smash Bros. Ultimate play when it comes out? No, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch. So that will not be happening. If I had a Nintendo Switch, then yes, I would. If anything, I just would play Super Smash Bros. Brawl again. And I just do a little bit more of that with me ol' sister. When the time comes out. When the game comes out. When the time is right. Otherwise, I'm just not going to end up playing that. If a friend of mine has a Switch, which one of my friends does have a Switch, but I don't know if I will see them, then maybe I would play it at their house, but otherwise I'm not going to be playing that anytime soon, solely due to being unable to. Ooh, and there's a bag. Okay. I will pay a little bit of attention to get those bags. Right now I'm actually just playing the game. I should be auto-farming and just focusing on the chat. So you can do a Q&A or a little bit of something like that if you want, because I'm not going to be focusing too much on the game. So, let's see. Ah, you will be doing one. That's good, Yoshi World Gaming. I hope you have fun doing that. And Chuck says you're playing as Yoshi in Mario Kart. You're driving the blooper cart. Cute. Blooper blooper. As opposed to the boss Gooper Blooper. And then Yoshi World Gaming says, okay. Very good, very good. So if any of you have any other questions you'd like to ask, go right ahead. I will be happy to answer them, because this is a little chill live stream. It's not going to be super focused on anything. I'm just getting back into live streaming after about a month and a half, which I should also let you know what had been going on. I knew July would be a very busy month, basically. Some stuff had been going on with my grandmother. She hadn't been doing too well. She's a bit better now, but she is on oxygen, which she's doing okay. She will be okay, but it was still a little scary, and it lasted a bit longer than expected, but that's why I had done a whole pile of videos in advance. I had edited them. So I'm glad you liked Smash Bros. And some of the other stuff that I was doing in Chalk Zone and all that stuff, because I recorded that earlier, and I got a chance to put those up onto the channel. I also edited a whole pile of Minecraft, My Sims, and Super Mario 64 Last Impact, which I did not get a chance to post just yet, but I have that, which now I finally have a whole reserve of a stockpile of videos, which will help me a lot in the future. That'll help take off some stress. But I still needed to make a couple extra videos, so that's why you got the random ones, like talking about the weird pill book that I found, also at my grandmother's house. And I missed one of those coin bags. That hurts so much, because it's just like, oh my gosh, you're so close to getting something, and then you just miss it. It's really, really frustrating when I just miss those. That happens all the time with those ancient coin pouches. Anyway, so my grandmother is doing okay, but eh. So that's why I had not been able to live stream, and I did my best to still keep up with the channel, though. But I wasn't super able to keep up with everything. Well, I kept up with all the comments and the usual stuff, but I was not able to live stream or do as much as I usually do. But otherwise, things are... Whoa, bag. Oh, I missed it. Otherwise, things are better now, basically, so I will be getting back into the swing of things. And hopefully, things will improve over time. There was some other thing that I was going to talk about, but I have forgotten. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Darn. Anyway, hello, Fortnite Moment. I believe I remember you. I have a very shoddy memory anyway. Sometimes I'm able to remember lots of things very well, and other times I can't very well. So, would you mind saying something to jog my memory a bit better? Because you do seem familiar, but I cannot recall you exactly. I apologize. That is just how I am. I'm sorry. Oh, it is really, really hot. We have no AC, and we also don't have the fan on during this stream, because it's way too loud. We have only one big overhead fan. Oh hey, I just realized I'm a ghost pirate with a little ghost friend. Yay! You're on Grumble Volcano in Mario Kart Wii. Sounds goodly. Ooh, some more rewards. Yay! Ah, oh, you're Eddie! Ah, okay. So who's the other Fortnite person who I was confusing you with then? There's a whole pile of Fortnite people out there. Alright, so yes, you're Eddie YouTube Gaming? Was that it? You're Eddie. Okay. I think I do remember you now. Yes. I have not forgotten everyone, but, you know, I do my best to keep things up, but my memory is not very good. Oh, also, I remember the thing that I wanted to talk about. I will say that after this. There is an event going on now to get Lime Cookie. I actually got Lime Cookie, so I may soon do another live stream on Lime Cookie with her trial and stuff. But right now we're going to receive a little prize. Woohoo! Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. Great. Anyway, so, what I wanted to say was, so August is basically my birthday month. So I was able to celebrate my birthday. It did not go very well. Luckily, my sister was one of the highlights. She was pretty good. And it was not one of my best birthdays, but luckily, it was not my worst birthday, so that's a positive. Anyways, there was a second other thing that I wanted to say after that, but because I am forgetful, I forgot what I was going to say as well. So I might as well comment on Ice Candy Cookie. So Ice Candy Cookie has the ability to knock an ice hockey puck on the ground to create an ice bridge for you to walk on. This way you can just leave her alone and she'll just automatically move. And when she's hitting this, she's able to collect all sorts of stuff. I also bought the limited time costume for her of the janitor, the school janitor outfit. So now she is knocking him back and she's not in her usual Ice Candy attire. And the Tumbler is part of Grapefruit Cookie, so I will introduce the Ice Candy Mint, though. Basically, the Tumbler creates a potion that lets you dash forward and restores your health, and automatically collects a few things that you miss, which is very helpful for the auto-farming, because it'll help, most of the time, collect the bag, the ingredient bag. Woohoo! Unless it's dashing or magnetizing things, in which case it does not. So, when we are finished with this session of Breakout, I will then show you Ice Candy Cookie's profile, so that this way we can do 2 in 1. 2 birds with 1 stone. Ah, and Chuck the Brothers the series is now on DK Summit. Very good. I like that one. It's a good stage. I like the bridge at the end. speaking of bridges, woohoo, ice bridge, into the sky. But because I'm not touching anything, we're just gonna float underneath all the coins. Whee! For some reason, at the last second, this stream did not go to Twitch, which I am annoyed with, because I wanted to stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because I wanted to get a little bit more into Twitch. Ooh, excuse me. But alas, that is not the case. It seems to not be doing anything. Ugh, that's annoying. Ah, well. Could be worse. At least I'm doing it to YouTube, and YouTube is the main thing. So, no problemo. Well, tiny problemo, but it's not a big enough problemo for it to be a problem. Also, my sister, as a birthday gift, had gotten me a drawing pen for the computer. So I have yet to test it out, but I hope to be doing that, and if it works out very well, then that means I can potentially work on, possibly doing a bit of digital art, which would also help me greatly, for some things in the future. If I decide to either do something with drawing Holly on the computer digitally, which I would still have her real-life outfit, but if I was in a desperate need for something, I could draw it on the computer and then, like, I don't know, print it out or something, if I really didn't have time to draw, but I usually like to draw. I haven't had too much time to draw lately, but also for another game that I am working on, because I've been working on a couple of app games. So far they're in just basic development stage. I have not gotten to develop them yet. I've been planning out how some of the code would work. I've not actually done it yet, but I have notes, written notes, a couple of artwork notes on a couple of different games I have been working on. So hopefully, digital art may help me, especially with one of them in the future, which I want to do, because that one I think having the digital art would work out the best for, as opposed to doing it traditionally. But one game I do want to do part traditional, part digital, and the other one I am not certain yet. We will just have to see. Otherwise, things should be pretty nice. I'm not going to say too much else about that, because I'm going to keep that a secret. But that should be good, and the other thing is, I don't think I will get to play Bowser's Inside Story this, upcoming October. I don't know yet, but I don't think I will get the chance to. I really don't know. We'll see. I will still give it a try. It depends on another review that I want to do, and that review is taking way longer, because I want to make it either the next or the second next Magic School Bus review, which, by the way, I had intended to do at least one of those a month, and that did not fall through because the episode that I wanted to review was a bit more difficult for me to review, and it, let's just say each time I want to do it, I'm just, only able to work a little bit at a time on that before I just can't do it anymore. That's why I've been doing other mini reactions and reviews. I got to writing another parody song, because I wanted to do a couple of parody songs for the channel. So I've written one on Cookie Run Ovenbreak, actually. And what was the other thing? Come on, brain, you can do this. Oh yes, I was also doing a couple more song reviews. I've written 2 or 3 so far. At least they're in the making. Some of them are almost finished. In fact, one of them is basically finished. And then I have other things to edit, which I was not able to edit all sorts of stuff due to how busy July was, which is why I was very glad that I got things done ahead of time. And we'll just see how things get to go. Also, for Fireboy, and I may do this for October instead of what I had been planning with Bowser's Inside Story, I may do my sister reacting to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, because I've already reacted to that. I don't know what I could say. I'll think of something if she is not up to it. And Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night came out, which I am interested in playing. It is also free, so I may do that for October instead. So we'll just have to see how things go. I may actually have to postpone Bowser's Inside Story and the Magic School Bus review extra, though there is a Christmas one, a Christmas Magic School Bus episode, that I still would have been... I still wanted to do, whether or not the October one did not work. Yeah, my eyes are itchy. Itch my eyes. I cannot see, but it's okay, because I'm not playing. I also have a little ghost here to help pick me up from holes. That's what the little ghost does. That's also its name. Very creative. And now I'm a ghost pirate with a little ghost. However, they are not the combo, or the combi bonus. The combi bonus with the pirate cookie is actually the Giggle Bomb. Because pirates and bombs, they go together, I guess. Well, pirates and bombs go together a bit more than... Well, no, pirates and ghosts go together pretty well anyway. You always hear about ghost pirates in... Well, you don't always hear about ghost pirates. You sometimes hear about ghost pirates, like Pirates of the Caribbean with the skeleton zombies. That was a good movie. I did see the first one when I was a bit younger. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember enjoying it. Kind of. Didn't understand everything that was going on, but it was fun anyway. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. This room is very hot. I may pause in a little bit to get a drink from the other room. Hooray! Stuff. Anyway, let me introduce to you Ice Candy Cookie. Detail time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. Oh, by the way, did you hear that Minecraft had done a crossover with Adventure Time? I don't watch much Adventure Time, but I do like my Minecraft, and there's a... Minecraft should be up on the channel at some point. But I would be interested in seeing whatever that crossover episode was, because Cartoon Network had hyped it up a little bit, and I had seen, some advertisements for it while we had been at the hospital and with my grandmother and stuff like that. So I've seen it been hyped up, and I am intrigued. Also, I wish to apologize for breathing into the microphone with little puffs. Sorry. That one was intended, but the other ones were not. I don't have any puff guard. I'm recording this off of my cell phone, so, you know, I try my best, but sometimes it doesn't quite work out. Anyway, a thick layer of xylitol coating, rich mint filling, and several deep freezing sessions has made Ice Candy Cookie not look, but is much sturdier than other, and certainly much Can I get a mulligan on this? Starting over. A thick layer of xylitol coating, rich mint filling, and several deep freezing sessions has made Ice Candy Cookie much sturdier than others, and certainly much cooler. There should be a Fonzie outfit for her, so that she can just go, because she's cool. Her hard training routine includes daily peanut dumbbell exercises and racing with penguins. That sounds more like SpongeBob's workout. Not to mention the countless hours on the ice rink with a mini donut puck. Oh, that's cool. I love those mini donuts like you get at Entenmann's, or you'll see like at little social gatherings, somebody will bring over a box of those little tiny mini chocolate-covered Entenmann's donuts. And then there's always the powdered sugar ones, which are nice, and then they get on your fingers, so you kind of have to eat them with a fork. And then people talk about how it's weird that you're eating a donut with a fork, and it's like to get so it doesn't get on your hands. And they're like, whatever. That's how you become a legendary ice hockey forward. Ice hockey forward? I guess that's a hockey term. She is famous for her stubborn, obstacle-destroying offense and heavy body check. Ice Candy Cookie is more than ready for the World Championship. Here she comes, like a raging blizzard. And her little pet is the Ice Candy Cookie tin, which is actually sour. A sour candy. We're just going to look at the details. Power candy tin. It's power sour. Yes, this pet makes a lot of loud noises, but you know what? That's the rattling of power candies inside of it, and you might find those super useful. Oh, These candies also contain no sugar, which is good for your sports diet. At some point they mentioned that it was sour, I believe. It's full of sour candies. I'm not using it. I'm actually using the Tumbler, wherever it is. I'll probably introduce it again. Because we're using it, I might as well just show you the story instead. Juice Tumbler just picks up Jelly's grapefruit cookie mist, provides her with refreshing juice, and occasionally gives useful advice. Juice Tumbler just gets its job done. That's it. I love just how nonchalant it is. It's just like, yeah, I do my job. They did not write too much of a backstory for that Cookie's pet. Anyway, we're going to keep a running. I'm going to read some of the comments because I've been neglecting them a little bit while trying to read, but failing because my mind is melting as much as the rest of my body is from this heat. Speaking of heat, Chuck says that he has AC. Well, I am very happy for you. That does not help me, but I am very happy that you don't have to worry about the heat. Your team won. You were on the blue team. Very good. The super blooper is the cart you were using, and now you're playing Dry Bones in Mario Kart. All good things. All very good things. I don't think I will be live streaming Mario Kart, though. I mostly just live stream these app games. And at some point, I may, if I figure out how to use it correctly, I may even try to live stream, what do you call it? Minecraft with OBS. Not quite sure just yet. I will still wait on that. But I will look into it at some point. Not now. I'm not going to be doing that yet. But at some point. So there could be computer live streams in the future. But as of right now, just get app games. Because these are fun. And speaking of fun, fun rhymes with run. And run is exactly what this cookie is doing. And run is what it will do while I leave to get a drink. Because I am very, very warm right now. I really need a drink. And that virtual drink is not going to help me to quench my thirst. So I'm going to be back. But because it auto-farms, I'm not going to pause the stream. So it's just going to be silent for a moment. I'm just going to go into radio silence. I know I don't like to do that with streams too much. And when I do it with Let's Playing, I usually can edit it out. However, I'm just going to let it... I'm going to let it go. Get it? Ice? Let it go. Let it go. I'm gonna get out of here. I have returned with iced tea and water. Ah, just in time for the round to finish up. Goodly. Goodly is a real word, and I love to say it. Alright, let's see what the damage is. Ooh, we didn't lose anybody. Hooray! That usually happens. So to whoever's watching this, thank you for not leaving. Whee! Jump, jump. Everyone loves Grapefruit Cookie. But I'm not going to introduce her this round. We will introduce her later. I refuse to do it this round. I'm going to give her her own proper episode. And judging by how things are, either Monday, possibly tomorrow, probably either Monday or Tuesday, I could live stream this again, which I hope would be the case. And then maybe I will get back into Plants vs. Zombies. Usually live streaming takes time away from me editing stuff, but it is so hot I don't feel like editing much anyway. And then this way I get to spend time with whoever decides to, watch this. Whee! Yay! Woo! Alright, let's go. Ooh, and there's the ancient coin pouch. Woo! we can check out the ocean shop and then do the trial a little later. We can check out the ocean shop, definitely, but I want to do the trial probably after, or a bit more towards the end of this, because I want to get the 600,000 coin maximum at least, before we stop doing the auto coin farming. Ah, and now you are on Rainbow Road. Very good, Chuck. I am happy about that. Good Chuck. Woodchuck. How much wood can a good chuck chuck if a good chuck could chuck rainbow roads? We may never know. Do 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 do. Coin bag. Yay. Woo! Now we're floating. You want me to get my sister in here for a moment just to say hi? And then she'll probably be annoyed. Let's do that. Yeah. I will be back, like the Terminator. Or the music person, Bach. I'll be Bach. Away I go. Sister? Want to quickly say hi to the live stream? Sorry, folks. Yep. She cannot come to the stream. She's playing Stick Fight, which I saw the Game Grumps. They have played that game before, when we are the little stick people fighting, which is fun. That one looks like a fun game. I'm glad she's having fun. I'm having fun too. Not having to focus too much on the game and just having a relaxing time. I should do some more streams like this. Even though I'm still jumping a little bit. I like the auto farming, because it makes things a bit simpler. Don't have to worry too much. Don't have to worry about getting the score. It's not like the trophy race, which was super stressful. And I'm usually pretty good at those, but I'm terrible when I have it recorded. And then you get to a point where it's just extra bad. Because you'll do your best, and if you don't have all the best items, then no matter how well you do, you will still end up basically in last. Which is super frustrating. You get like 2 tickets if you reach a certain high enough score threshold, but it still just feels painful to lose. Because not only does it feel painful, but it's not like in, I don't know, those Battle Royale games where you lose and you're just like, ah, darn. They actually take away trophies in this, which severely decreases what you can do, and you need that, and they make you play it a whole bunch, and you need the trophies to progress further into the game, and it ends up just somebody always loses, and then they get punished for losing, even if they are doing their absolute best, but because they didn't have the correct items, then they end up losing, which is very frustrating. But a good thing about Dev Sisters, which is actually the other thing that I forgot to mention before, which I wanted to say, is that I just want to say how awesome the Dev Sisters are for everything else in this game, and for having such a good support team, because I had a problem with the ocean coins. I won't go into it, I won't say everything, but there was a problem that happened with the ocean coins, and I contacted the Cookie Run Ovenbreak support, and luckily they went in a pretty, like, within 3 days, a pretty reasonable time. It might have even been 2 days, 2.5 days actually. They did everything pretty well, in terms of, no, it wasn't pretty well, it was fantastic. They fixed the problem, and were super friendly about it, and everything went very, very well. Sorry, I don't know why I said it went pretty well, because it went fantastic. And luckily, everything worked out, all the problem was solved. They care very much about their fans, which I am very, very happy about. They are a good company. They are not like King Digital, which wanted to copyright the word candy so that you couldn't use it. I don't like King, and I don't like Candy Crush, and I don't like that stuff. They're not a good company. Ugh. All the sweat. I usually don't sweat this much. Don't know why. I would say I don't know why I'm telling you this, but part of it is just to say it, so that I have something to say. The other part is just so that you know what is going on, because I don't have face cam. So this is the pirate shop, The ocean shop, rather, excuse me. We've got goodies, all sorts of stuff to buy. Haha, the gloomy blackberry is 420. Insert Snoop Dogg reference here. And there's magic powder, the old treasure map, at a 20% discount, actually. That is used for Pirate Cookie's magic candy, which I think I will spend the ocean coins on, because it's a sale. Let's use that, actually. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Where are you, Pirate Cookie? Is Pirate Cookie on here? Pirate Cookie is not. We'll head to the trials. We're almost done anyway, so you know what? I might as well. Here we go. His armada is unstoppable, he says. Let's do it. Let's try to get level 5 magic candy. Come on. Come on. Come on. All of our coins were spent. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That worked! Holy smokes, that worked! You got a promotion! Kaha! Woo! Well, I didn't expect that to work, especially on live stream. That worked out perfectly. All that work that we've been doing so far to get all those coins, it did not go to waste. We used it on the ingredient for Pirate Cookie, and now he has the maximum strength candy on stream with the one use that we did. This is awesome! Yay! And it's still in time for the Pirate Cookie trial. It is still going on right now. We have 19 more days. I actually need to finish Salt Cookie's trial. He's a bit underleveled. I already completed Pirate Cookie's trial 100%. But, wow. I did not expect that to work. Wow. Because whatever they did, no, wait. They had changed the way that magic candies work, so now it is even harder to make magic candies, and level 4 and level 5, I believe they fail at the same rate. When it first came out, it seemed like it was always a failure, like when you got level 5, but then I think they changed the algorithm a little bit, and so now it's a bit more like what it had been before, or a bit more common now, but it's much harder to get level 5 magic candies. I was just gonna give that a try and hoped it would work, and it did. I feel happy. Now, he is at almost maximum power, and the combi Giggle Bomb is at level 13, not level 15, but he's almost at maximum power, because Pirate Cookie, I did get him up to level 15 before this event. He said, "Yar, who's my stylist? I'm not telling ya." Because he has spectacular hair, by the way. You know what? Before we do the trial, I'm going to go through another breakout run because I want a drink. Wow. That was all worth it. Wiping my face with the cool thing to help me to cool down. That should help me to feel better. Though this hair is in my face and it's making me frown. Didn't get the right meter on that, but I did do it for the rhyme. So I'm okay this time. Ah, and Chuck says that he's actually a good player in Mario Kart. That is very good. I am glad to hear it. Anywho's, yeah, as the school janitor, Ice Candy says different phrases. So this time she was like, "Who didn't sweep the gym yesterday?" And "Who didn't, I told you to go to practice yesterday," or whatever. She's like one of those coaches that is also a janitor. It's cool. I like all the cookies in the game. They have fun designs, little fun personalities. I wish they brought back the cookie quests, though. because that would give you a little bit more of an insight to what the cookies were like. It gave you a bit more of their personality and daily life. And they replaced it with the trials, the individual cookie trials, but they don't give you any extra story about the cookie. Basically, it just gives you extra rewards and prizes, which is nice. I like the prizes a bit better. I love the Island of Memories, because that one gives you a cutscene for the cookies that are involved, giving you much more of their backstory, or, yeah, it either gives you backstory or just a story about them. And the cookie quests were a fun little way to have some extra insight to what they are like. This way you get to know them a bit better. And you may learn a thing or two about them. And they got rid of that, which I was so sad with. But I got all of the maximum thing. I got the little olive leaves on everything. So when they had swapped it all over, I got all of the maximum rewards, which was super awesome. So, I mean, I was well compensated for it, but I still miss it. I wish they would give a bit more character development to the cookies. But they give enough. There's a whole bunch of cookies, so there's only so much that they can do. And they're doing stuff at their own pace. They're focusing more on the cookie trials than the Island of Memories. They do that all the time, actually. Oh, Chuck says that he is good at all of the courses in Mario Kart. That is awesome. And I missed the golden bag by getting hurt, because I was trying to jump at it, but that did not work. And that was not a rhyme, by the way. Well, I'm very glad that you are good at Mario Kart. I am usually pretty good at this game. I'm not really trying. This is just chill, which it's better to think of chill things because it is not chill at my house right now. I do have iced tea and an ice pack, and I don't have a washcloth, I just have a tissue that I'm keeping by the ice pack that is soaked in sweat to become cooling? Oh, I missed that. Well, I guess that's karma for being gross. I missed the ancient coin pouch. But we managed to get... That completes Pirate Cookie's thing. We don't have to worry about getting any more treasure maps. That is awesome. And good, because this way we can focus on the other things that we need to get items for. Because now you can no longer get the cookie-specific items in the ingredient pouches, which is very frustrating. And another thing that they did when they changed stuff over. And what was frustrating was I had a ridiculous amount of handfuls of enlightenment for Yoga Cookie. And I got rid of them to get the extra things. What do you call it? Extraction powder. And I saved like a whole bunch of them. And that was during the time when level 5 magic candy was almost impossible to get when it first came out. So I spent like 5 sets of items on Yoga Cookie, and I could not get it, and now I am out of handfuls of enlightenment, and I had like 100 of them. I spent, was it like 30 or 40 handfuls of enlightenment to try to get the final thing, and now I'm just out, and now I will need to spend even more to get that handful of enlightenment back. But because I don't care about Yoga Cookie, that won't really be an issue. I won't be doing that anytime soon. I have some iced tea diluted with water. It's refreshing. A bit better than iced tea, and a bit more flavorful than normal water. Though I like drinking water, especially here in New York, because by New York and around the city, we get pretty great tasting water. I'd say it's very close to bottled water, but from the tap. So, yum yums. It's yum yum water. How are we doing with coins? We met our coin quota. We're going to still go through this last round with Pirate Cookie. However, we will do his trial after this. Yo ho ho! I have a triangle eye patch. I love the little designs of all these cookies. Ooh, excuse me. And Ice Candy Cookies does not have a trial yet. They like to make trials for brand new cookies or cookies that have been around, and they add a new magic candy to. And in the case of Pirate Cookie, he got a new ability with him as well. Similar to what's it? Ice Skating Cookie, who was buffed as well. She got a new ability. She could then magnetize things, and she got ice candy, and a new outfit. But they didn't give her a trial. So, we'll just have to see. There are plenty of other cookies that need a trial or need magic candy before they do stuff for cookies who already have magic candy. I am hoping around Christmas time they will do a Cocoa Cookie buff, and that they will give her magic candy and a trial, because I love Cocoa Cookie, because she's super adorable. I miss her little trials as well, the little cookie quest, I mean, with all the descriptions about her, because it was so adorable. And they got rid of that. But I screenshotted the cookie quests, actually, so I still have them on my phone. Maybe during the Cocoa Cookie episode, I will show them off. We will see. She is my favorite cookie, tied with Mint Choco Cookie, who I will also do another episode with. And I don't like to ship things. Get it? Ship, because we're on a pirate ship. I don't usually ship things, but the only ship that I actually make an exception for is Cocoa Cookie and Mint Choco Cookie, because they are adorable together and they are compatible. But I will talk about that another day. But that is the only thing that I ever ship, because I don't really find those too much fun. But this is the perfect storm. Get it? Storm, like a pirate ship being in a storm. It's the perfect storm of things where it works. It is not officially canon, but it is hinted at. And there is enough of a rivalry with Rockstar Cookie and Cocoa, where there's a little bit of a detail where it could work, but I still choose Mint Choco. So there's reason to ship. It's not like somebody who's already together and they're like, oh, I'm gonna ship these two. Like, there's no point. They're already together. So, and it's just cute. It's just a cute thing. So this is the only exception that I make for that. But otherwise, I'm not too much of a fan of shipping stuff. And speaking of ships, Pirate Cookie cannot acquire any of those potions in ghost form. That doesn't actually make sense to ships, because I should have been talking about Pirate Cookie's ship, which I can save this. Pirate Cookie's pirate ship with the ghost coins does not appear in Ghost Pirate mode. There we go. Got it back on track. Saved it. Yes, it has been nailed. Like the Dragon Ball Z character, Nail. Which, by the way, I have also been watching Dragon Ball Super during the month, and I've gotten into that. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z Kai when it was on 4Kids. We got up to the Cell Saga ending, and then I didn't see Majin Buu. Apparently he's a friend now in Dragon Ball Super, which is cool. I realize I spoiled that. I'm sorry. This is a live stream. I can't edit that out now. There's a lot more twists anyway that happen with him, so they briefly mention that, but I won't spoil it. But I've gotten into Dragon Ball Super, which is a pretty super show. They somehow have managed to still continue things at a reasonable, upgraded level to still be interesting, which I am surprised with. They even brought back Frieza another time, which was cool, so that was a fun battle. Anyway, we unlocked another thingamajoogle around here. That is hunky-dory. We still need to get a pile of ingredient pouches. When we complete the bingo, we will get a couple extra lime cookie stuff. I'm actually going to, since we have this on stream, I think what I'm going to do is buy another one of these cookie chests, but I'm not going to use it on Lime Cookie. I'm actually going to use it on Salt Cookie, because I need him boosted, and I feel like if I'm going to be doing this, I want to do it on stream, so that you can see the special cookie chest. Alrighty, who will we get? Who are we going to get? Who are we going to get? I've already maxed out Pink Choco and Pirate, so it's the others that I would end up possibly getting. And of course there's the rares, but I can't use any rares. Alright, it's expensive, but we did just get a new cookie. Alright, let's do it. Alright, who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Okay, just Angel for coins, Vampire, Zombie. Alright, who is this one gonna be? Yes! Oh, I think we got... Was that 7 7 Salt Cookie? I don't know. But we got some for Salt Cookie, which is what I wanted. And Kamiho! Well, I was hoping possibly for salt and lime, but that's fine. Like a margarita! Oh my gosh, margarita. Perfect. Anyway, which I also just found out that margaritas don't have ice on the rims of their glasses. That is salt, which I did not know until this trip, because we went out to a Mexican restaurant and I learned that. Anyway, Salt Cookie has now gotten a boost of 18 points, and Kamiho can level up, which I shall do. Let's see, my cookies. We'll do another episode. I want to do an episode at least on all of the cookies, so we will get to Kamiho at some point. It's not a secret to hide any of these, but I will give them their time in the sun eventually. Time to level up the little fox marshmallow. Hooray! Perfect. Oh, we don't get a cheer squad thing for that. Ah, well. Woohoo! And that also adds to our treasure points. Awesome. We can now get 3 of these mileage thingies, but I will not do that just yet. We're going to hold off on that. I'm going to wait until I need those in the future. I'm not going to spend anything on the special treasure draw just yet. I'm going to wait on that. But we can go to the magic laboratory and try to make another one of these. The magical clover earrings. So I can't do it in 8 hours. So we will not do that right now. I will go to my ingredients. I'm going to do a mass extraction. I usually get rid of these. I have a couple of them starred because the strawberry chests and the, what do you call them, chests? Rare chests are not worth it to me. It's more worth it to me to get rid of these coin pouches and the other things, because it's worth more to me to get the extraction powder out of these than actually keep them. And I used to get rid of the gold hammers, but for this past week, I've been holding on to them because the clover earrings require them, so I do not get rid of those. But otherwise, I got some other cool stuff here. Got some windgrass, some light of life, which I'm also going to hold on to in case Moonlight Cookie, when her magic candy comes out, in case she needs any of that. So I'm going to hold on to using that at some point. Oh, well, it is to make the windgrass. I don't know. I'm still going to hold out. Oh, right, the sugar crystals are the ones that I would probably need to save, and I don't have any of those. I also have these mysterious diamond pouches, which I get a whole bunch of, to the point where I just get a pile of coins, and I don't need the coins, because I have over 20 million coins from doing the pirate ship levels and coin farming. You remember, I got 10 million coins in total from doing stuff, so I've gotten plenty of coins already. So I don't really need these, but I would rather have the powder, because with the powder comes the power. And with the power, I can then get more stuff for my cookies. For example, let's see here, what is something else I could buy? Dark Choco Cookies Magic Candy, that's very expensive. Let's go to something that's less imperative. Here we go, Whipped Cream Cookie. So with all this magic powder, I can buy 8, which is pretty expensive. But then I can make another magic candy. Hurrah for whipped cream! We got lucky once in this live stream, that's why I'm doing this now. Ah, darn it. That's what usually happens. It was still worth a shot. We got a pile of the ingredients anyway, so it felt worth it enough to try and give that a shot. We'll do whipped cream cookies trial in the future. I also want the achievement for the magic candy stuff. So there's the upgrade, create level 5 magic candy for 15 cookies. I just need one more cookie at this point. And then there's the attempt creating a magic candy. Oh, wow! We're only one away from the other prize. Use the cookie gotcha 75 times. Normally I like to wait for this. It's only an hour. But I would like to do it on stream. But you know what? That would be worth crystals, and it's not worth it to even do it on stream. So I'll just do that later. And then you will get to see, possibly tomorrow, when it happens. Anyways, what do we see? What we'll do today's Champions League, which I also unlocked. And I have been using Lemon Cookie, which I wanted to upgrade as well, because Lemon Cookie has been very useful. I believe Lemon Cookie is actually the strongest so far. So I know we were doing auto farming for this stream. You know what? I'll do one round where I really try, and we're going to go to this spot. Because Lemon Cookie is also a new cookie added in. So I'm going to do one trying round where I actually care about what we're doing. I'll just show off some of the coolness in this because I feel like it, and it's going to end at some point, and since I'm not going to be buying a treasure chest or doing that cool thing, I might as well do one other nifty thing to try for the stream, because it's Champions League, and that's cool. We'll discuss Lemon Cookie another time, too, because Lemon Cookie is awesome. Possibly if I do another trophy race on stream, I can discuss him. And we can also do Lemon Cookie's trial. But that won't be for this stream. That'll be for another stream. And speaking of streams, Yoshi World Gaming has returned and says that yes, I am still live, and asks when will I stop streaming tonight so that Yoshi World Gaming can start a stream. I don't know. I'm reaching the end of this stream. I've already reached an hour, which I was hoping to get to at least. And I will give something else a try. I may try playing Plants vs. Zombies again, which I have been playing less of over the past few days, but still playing a little bit. Also, I decided I will basically just do this casually, because I already messed up and lost the shield earlier, so I can't actually make this a really good round. I'm still going to get some extra items and talk while I do so. So this is not going to be a focused round. I don't quite know why I thought that I would make it a focused round anyway, because I'm talking in the middle of it. Usually I have to just focus completely if I want to do well in this game. Yep, see, I've already been messing up a lot. Ah, hooey. But we still get some extra goodies. Get a couple extra ingredient pouches. Ooh! Another one of the... Oh, that's right! I wanted the magic jewels. Ah, okay. I think I have either 2, 3, or 4 of them. Alright. Change of plans. We are now going to try to get the last of them so that then I can get whatever magic jewel reward it is on stream. Don't remember if I explained about the Champions League or not, but I may save that for another day, who knows. Basically, you have 5 different rounds. You can get... I had 2, now I have 3. You can get these mystic jewels by doing runs. So, I want to get some more runs in... And we'll try that again. And farming for these jewels takes a long time because they are random. They randomly appear. And they randomly appear after you go play for a while and get a pile of score. I believe it's based off of that, so you can't just keep starting it over and over again and then hope to find one of the things like an ingredient bag. You have to do multiple rounds, and then after multiple rounds, get a high enough score in those rounds for it to then appear. And I think they made it a little bit easier as time went by, because I remember it being a bit more stressful, but that could have just been due to having less items and less skill when I had been doing this before. And as time has gone by, I've gotten progressively better and better at this game. Though you can't see the progress while I'm speaking, because I am speaking. And I'm also extremely hot. It is like 85 degrees, 90 degrees in here. I am messing up horribly. I'm going to restart this round, actually. It's not worth continuing. Blech. I am drinking right next to the microphone. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Refreshing, though. The iced tea is warm, unfortunately, because of, it being from 85 to 90 degrees, and it being extremely hot. Anything cool warms up. We took ice cream out of the freezer, and it just instantly became soft. Well, it didn't instantly become soft, but it became soft within a minute, which was very impressive. Like, we took it out, and it went from being rock solid, like usual ice cream is, to being, oh my gosh, this is almost like soft serve, we can just scoop this super easily. Within a minute. It may have been like 30 seconds, actually. Because yesterday was a heat wave. Yesterday was at least mid-90s, Today it's a bit cooler, and it actually started to rain a little bit, but then the rain stopped, so now the heat has not been cut down. I want to keep streaming until I get the other Magic Jewel rewards. So I'll still keep going a little while longer. I haven't streamed in a while, especially with this game, so I feel it worth it to do a bit of a longer one. Just feel like that, because I like this game. Able to play it, because I would have played this and done this in my off time, but if I can have this recorded and if somebody is interested or wants to see it, then that's a bonus. I've been a little bit more lax with talking as well, though obviously not enough for it to improve my skill at this game while I'm speaking, but enough where, oh darn it, I lost the shield while I'm going into bonus time. Well, this isn't going to be a good round anyway, it's just whatever. This is a pretty chill one. I want to try and talk a little less during streams, just so that it's a bit easier on me, then maybe I'll be able to go a little longer too, so I'm not too tired. But I remember earlier when I did that, I had like a couple of people watching, and then they all just left when I stopped speaking. I was like, oh darn it. Well, nobody wants to really watch the game to give me a bit of a break. But luckily the stream was a bit better. There was a couple moments when I just walked away from the stream, and everybody did not leave, which was nice. I did that twice, once with my sister and once to get the diluted iced tea. So I'm glad that you have been loyal watchers. Good old Chuck and friends and everyone who has been watching this stream enough to give me a little bit of a break of talking here and there. Whee! Even during the auto farming, I had done a little bit of the game, just because I didn't want to miss some of those items. Whee! Whee! Whoa! Well, we didn't fall. I did lose my shield. But again, not around where we're trying to do perfectly. Just getting by, getting by. I got hit. That is detrimental to the entire run. If I had any hope of trying to get the new high score, I have lost it. But we can still run anyway. Sometimes even super far into the round, the mystical jewel thing will appear. So it's still worth it to keep going anyway, and who knows, maybe we'll even find a good ingredient bag. Ah, darn it. Well, I guess I can use Pirate Cookie. Whee! I like Pirate Cookie, though I have messed up, because in this place I need to get rid of the Sea Overlord costume, and instead use the one that gives me more points for the yellow bear jellies. However, I guess I should not have stopped believing, because it appears we're going to actually... I had done so badly in the other round that this round was good in comparison, and I'm going to probably beat my score if I don't fall, because he can revive. So as long as I just don't fall and instantly die, I could beat my score on this. Let's give it a shot. It really seemed like I was not going to, but then I forgot. Pirate Cookie is awesome. Look at that! Well, I take back what I said before. I really... See, this is why it's still good not to quit. Let's all learn from this. This is why it's good to continue, because you never know what would happen. And he was still in his normal form to hopefully receive that potion, which is good, though I got hit there. So, yeah. But now, all these ridiculous items and things that I have to avoid, not items, obstacles, I could just pass right through, which is good. Now, to acquire our new high score, we're gonna get more items unexpectedly, because this is a good round. I feel bad because I didn't revive Lemon Cookie and bring him back from when he fell, because I really thought we would have failed. But we didn't, but that means that there's still room for improvement so that I can get an even higher score later if I am able to, or if I feel like it. I may have to actually focus on the other round instead, so that this way I do not have a lowered score for everything. This way the other one will give me a bit of a higher score, so I won't go back to this one. I'll improve on the other one before I make this one a bit higher. if I'm going to spend that much time working on stuff, and I fell and died instantly. Darn. We did increase the score, which I am super happy about. And we got, ooh, solid green sugar crystal, which I will need for lime cookie. And the earrings, too. Awesome! Hey, that boosted up our rank. We went up 3%. Nice. Let's check out the chat. Can't wait for the fall season. Yes, fall will be nice. And a break from this very, very hot heat wave. And then Yoshi World Gaming is going to start a stream in like 5 minutes. Awesome! I will probably still play and be very, oh, excuse me, tired after that. But I will see. I'll see. I'll give it a shot. I will try to check it out, Yoshi World Gaming, depending on when you start. There it is! We got the prize! There we go. We got a high enough score in that other round, but we just didn't play enough rounds. So that'll be 4 out of 5. Just gonna go far in this. Get some more points. Actually, I might as well restart this. I got the gem reward. The mystical jewel. The magic jewel. Ancient jewel? Mystic jewel, that was it. So I might as well try that again. And maybe we'll find another mystic jewel, because you can only get 1 mystic jewel per round, I believe. Oh, and Chuck says that he's scared to do a live stream. I was kind of scared at first. That's why, actually, my first live stream I did not archive on the channel. I did save it. Harmbo Salem was the only one who had come by to watch that one, actually. I may do a thing in the future, possibly as like a retrospective, because the anniversary of my channel is in mid to late October. So I will enjoy doing that. I may do something looking back at my first unaired live stream as a little special video. But I was scared to do live streams as well, and then I just realized I just say whatever the heck I want off the top of my head. Hopefully, there's always the worry of something going wrong that you can't fix, which is always in the back of my mind, something happening. But once I eventually get over that, I'm able to be like, yeah, streaming time. I'm not able to stream all the time, but I stream when I can. And it is fun. It's a fun time for all. Though my voice gets kind of tired after a while. I have to speak less. If I want to save my voice. Whee! Man, my phone is getting super, super hot. Not only from playing the game and because I have it plugged in to charge, because it gets even hotter when it's hot outside. Because the heat is not good for the phone. Heat is not good for electronic devices in general. Chuck says that on his last video, his voice was a bit deeper. Ah. Interesting. Well, that does happen over time, especially with guys. Voices get deeper over time. With my voice, it was very strange because hearing my voice back, it was very similar to the voice that I had heard before. And what was also annoying was everybody had been saying, oh, your voice is changing, your voice is changing. I had been sick. I got sick for a cold that happened for a while, and they were like, oh, your voice is changing. No, I have a sore throat. And then some short time after that, my voice had started to change. And it was difficult for me to hear it, but I had recorded myself on recording, which is how I actually know that I was right about me being sick, and my voice had not been changing when people had first started to say so. That was just due to a cold, because it was like a month after I had gotten over my cold that my voice had just returned to normal and wasn't anything. And then after that, it had just started to change to be a bit deeper. And that's when people had also been saying, oh yeah, it's deeper now. See, we told you before. And I was like, no, you were wrong. You were wrong a month ago. Now it is starting. Now you're correct. Because nobody would believe me. They believed I was sick, but they didn't believe that my voice had been off because I was sick. But you know, your voice does not always work correctly when you're sick. But nobody wanted to believe me because they wanted to feel that they were correct. Just as lots of people do all the time to me. It's very frustrating. Because oftentimes I am wrong, but the times when I am right and people say that I am wrong, I do not appreciate. Because I cherish those few times when I am right about something. Anyway, that is Handington's other story of the day. Hoping to find an ancient coin, or at least break our high score. Receive rewards from the magic bears. We're gonna get stuff, hooray. This is a bad improv song. I will mess it up today. I didn't bother to rhyme at the start, but now I have, 'cause the song has heart. Whee! Yes, yes, yes. I got the big potion. If you don't get those big potions, it's basically a game ender. It's almost worth restarting the match if you miss any of those big potions. Don't, but if you miss enough of those, then it might not even be worth continuing. But now that they have the diamond ingredient bags, if you miss one of those because you had stopped, then that's not worth it. You should absolutely continue the round anyway. Plus you'll get coins and other bonuses. It's still worth it. You shouldn't just immediately quit a round unless you have either a good enough reason to, or if it really isn't worth progressing. But if it feels like it's not worth progressing, and it is, then you shouldn't quit it. And speaking of beating our score, which I did not talk about, we beat our score! Oh, and I forgot to give him the points for the bear jellies. But he does have a bit of extra health in ghost form, so I guess it works out anyway. Especially in an area where it's easy to get hurt a lot. So, having extra invincibility time. Yeah, that's not too bad. Trade-off for the points, as for not dying, which would mean losing the points. And that bonus would be useless if I died early. The gem. Come on, Mystic Jewel, come on. Yes, got it! We got the last Mystic Jewel. I fell, but I'm reviving myself. Rescue to the rescue. Yay, we got a couple extra points, which will make me slightly higher up. Ah, hello, Fortnite fan 1234. Welcome. Hurrah, huzzah! You have arrived just in time for my stream to basically be ending at this point. Thank you very much for coming by, though. I will give you a sub. You have now been subbed because you decided to visit my channel, which I am happy about. So thank you. We also got this prize, the jelly mission, so we will see what magical reward we get. I think my hand was covering the microphone to the left. Are we gonna get... Oh, we got the best prize! Yay! This has been a good stream. Excuse me. We got angel cookie, cherry, ooh, avocado. Alrighty. She likes puns, which is good. Ah, kiwi. Oh, Fortnite fan 1234 is also Bendy the Inky Gamer. Oh, awesome. And look at that, we got more Kamiho cookie. Kamiho actually has almost leveled up completely. We're gonna do the Mystic Jewels first. What prize do we get? Ooh. Ah, just a pile of coins. Hoping for the gems. Anyway, since Kamiho Cookie is so close to leveling up, if we get her in another chest, then all those extra points will go to waste. Like, if she's the one chosen to get 30 points, then that takes it away from another cookie. So I would want I'm going to max her out. This way she won't be chosen in the pile of epics. Because the game wants to give you epics that you don't have. Or it leans more towards that, especially in those special chests. So I don't want her to get extras and then it'll be transferred into coins because the epics are much more important. So we're going to max her out, and this way other cookies will have a chance to get a reward instead of her. Which will be helpful in the future. And she's just maxed out. Perfect. We used 5 of the spirit potions, but that's worth it. Well, this was a very good stream. I'd say it worked out very well. You can't stay for long. Oh. Well, I hope, well, the stream is going to end up stopping now, too. Why do you say you're going to die in 1 minute? Is the tablet or phone going to die? Well, I'm going to be stopping the stream anyway. I'm glad that you managed to come by and watch for a short time. I love all you guys, and Bendy the Inky Gamer, you are super awesome too. And I am very happy that you were able to come by. Oh, and Chuck also is about to turn 13. Your birthday is in November. Well, happy early birthday then. But I believe it's that time again, folks. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone. And this is Handington, signing off. Bye. Jew.